Hey, it's Dane Scott, the Gig Doctor. If you've had trouble in the past, as most people have, with people placing orders on Fiverr for stuff that you don't offer, or ordering less than they need in order to get the job done, and then threatening to cancel if you offer them extras, problems like that, stick around. There's a pretty good solution. Just introduced by Fiverr. I'll talk about it next.
The Gig Doctor.
Dane Scott, top-rated Fiverr seller, and just went over the 500,000 mark. As a matter of fact, on Fiverr, we were celebrating that online the other day. Good to be with you, and today we're going to talk about a new feature that Fiverr is rolling out called Request to Order for sellers. Not everything new they introduce thrills everybody, but I think there's going to be some people that'll be excited about this one. I am. So that's just in a second here. I want to mention that my new book, 12 Tips to Help You Grow as a Voice Actor, is now out. You can get it through my website. You can get it on Amazon, soon through Apple Books, and you can get it free with an evaluation, initial 1-hour coaching session with me. Just visit thegigdoctor.com and order the session and ask for your free book. This new feature is called Request to Order, and it's in beta right now, and it's available only to Seller Plus sellers. But the big benefit, the big beauty of this program, of this particular feature, is that it kind of forces all orders to come through the custom offer request. It essentially turns off, to the degree that we want it to, the option for sellers to be able to just dive right in and place an order without first contacting us, which, as you know, is often the most common cause of issues of miscommunication, of buyers who order things and don't add the extras that they need, and then refuse to add the extras, and thus creates conflict. The idea with this is that they are forced to contact you directly before they place the order. Again, it's called the Request to Order option, and it gives sellers way more control over which gig orders that they will choose to take on. Instead of automatically accepting orders as soon as the buyers place the order, the Request to Order option gives you the ability to choose several things. One is which projects to take on and to accept, and review the buyer's needs in advance, make sure that their project requirements are absolutely clear and that their selected gig package is correct, if you're offering packages, and also when you want to work. Since it's harder to meet deadlines when you get some orders that are, say, during hours when you're not available, like at night, this feature will allow you to meet your deadlines better. The way it works, it is focused on optimizing your order and alignment before taking on a project or service. You go to your gig's order settings, you turn on the Request to Order option, and you can turn it on for just first-time customers, which is, I think, what appeals to me, the idea of kind of filtering out those that are first approaching you until they kind of get a sense of how you roll. Or you can choose to make it for all customers, and then you can select which package, if you're offering packages, you want your customers to request their order on. You can make it for just certain gigs, and you can pick specific days and hours if you want. You can activate certain days and times and hours when you want this feature to be activated. In my own case, that would be a little too complicated, and I would just want to turn it on all the time for whichever gigs I want to offer it in. So when the feature is activated, here's what will happen. Buyers are going to see, instead of the green continue button, they will see a Request to Order button on the page. So when a request is received, then we get a notification in our inbox, just like when people have contacted us directly in the past. And then we can send the messages back and forth. We can send the custom offer. They accept it. Theoretically, we've had a chance to communicate enough so that they know what to expect. They know what they're going to have to pay. And let's face it, with the custom offers, where we actually have in the past communicated with customers directly in advance of their order, things have gone a lot smoother, haven't they? So that's what this will hopefully help to solve. Now, here is the one downside that I can think of just offhand, is a situation where maybe someone wants to place an order right away and we're asleep. So this is going, rather than their being able to just immediately place the order, get the order rolling instantly, they are going to have to wait around until we get to our desk, see their message, respond, and then begin a communication back and forth that ultimately, hopefully, ends in an order. In some cases, when people are in a hurry, they may not appreciate this new feature. That's the only thing that's occurred to me so far. And you know how it is when you first hear about a new option or a new feature like this, not everything occurs to you right away. So we'll probably have some more to say about this in the future. But for now, that's what we know. In my book, 12 Tips to Help You Grow as a Voice Actor, I mentioned that, when it comes to our being able to self-evaluate as voice talent, it's a little like looking at ourselves through the opaque back of a hand mirror, because we really don't know what we sound like ourselves. We do to a degree. If we've been in the profession for a good long time, we pretty much have a good handle on what comes out of our mouth and what it's going to sound like to other people. But, especially in those first few years, it is not easy to gauge, how you're doing, how you sound, how you're going to sound to other people, how good you're going to be for certain kinds of projects. So for that reason, I strongly, strongly recommend that you get with a voice counselor, a voice coach, especially in those first couple of years, and get some feedback so that you're on the right track. That can help you to improve faster and also to make sure that you're not heading down a blind alley, that you're not developing yourself into a corner, so to speak. So if you would like some help with that, I have a very nice offer right now where you can get that book I just mentioned for free when you order a single session. I don't lock you into anything long-term, just a single evaluation session through my website. That's thegigdoctor.com/voiceover-coaching. Or if you go to the website, you'll see it listed under the various features across the top of the page there. But when you order, be sure to mention this offer so that I can give you that book too, because I'd be happy to do that. It is full of really, really good ideas on how to improve as a voice talent and how to make good progress, how to get to where you want to go with a minimum of fuss and feathers. So get to thegigdoctor.com and we'll get you rolling on that. Thank you for today, and we'll look forward to next time. Talk to you later.
You give me a call.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, I think.
Hello, cutie pie.
Until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
Goodbye.